Alright. We got movement. Deckard woke up.
Uh-oh.
Alright, so gonna do our first tier list. Me and Nathan were in Discord the other day, and we were talking about old cartoons we remembered. It just turned into a whole, like, who could remember the most. But we were kind of going over all of, like, the different cartoons, not just, like, on one channel. But I figured it would be easier if we did break them off by, like, channel instead of trying to just do, like, one big-ass, like, infinite cartoon tier list. And kind of look through some of them. And this one seemed like it had about the best, like, selection. And, like, pretty much all of the ones that I could remember off the top of my head without having to go and spend a bunch of time on our own tier list whenever people have already made theirs. So they're in alphabetical order, starting with the numbers. Two Stupid Dogs. What did you think about it?
Well, this is a great intro, but I have never heard of this show
You've
in
never
my
heard
fucking life.
Never heard of Two Stupid Dogs?
No.
It's pretty old. I'm not that surprised. I think.
Like, it doesn't even look familiar.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I definitely watched it. I can't remember if it was one of those shows that also had like a second show on it. I think it, if I remember right, I think it also kind of shared like a time slot with Secret Squirrel, if you remember what that is.
I don't remember that either.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
well, rip.
I don't. I mean, I remember watching it, but I don't remember if it was good or not.
S tier.
S tier?
Yeah, S tier.
But I do remember, I think I've heard other people say that they went back and watched it, and it was like one of the worst shows that they watched.
Yeah, that
But
sounds pretty bad then.
I'll just put it in I don't remember, because I don't remember it well enough.
Yeah, if we don't know, then I wouldn't put it there.
Yeah. 16.
Okay, so I actually remember seeing this, but not enough to say anything on it. But I remember it being a thing.
It was just a show about. I'm pretty sure it's made by the same people who made Total Drama Island. I'm pretty sure, but it's also pretty old. But it was just like kids hanging around the mall. I don't think there was very much of it though. I don't really remember liking it very much though.
We're on a great start.
Yeah. Well, no, because I looked over it. I definitely remember like most of this really well.
Oh yeah, for sure. Most of it, yeah.
Just not those two. Pup named Scooby-Doo.
Okay, I really, really like Scooby-Doo.
You do?
So, yeah.
I
don't remember a pup named Scooby-Doo though that much. Like, I remember liking it, but not as much as the original. So
I remember watching it and just not liking it like at all.
Oh really?
Yeah, I just because I mean it was the same exact thing as regular Scooby-Doo. They were just all younger. It's supposed to be like whenever they first started Mystery Inc. Even though, you know, in the regular show they're already like teenagers, so it's not like they're very old in the first place, but they're like babies or whatever. It's kind of like, I wonder if it's on here. I don't think so.
Wait, so they're all babies?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I do remember that. I just, like I said, I didn't like it as much as the other Scooby-Doo shows. So
I mean, it wasn't awful. It was still Scooby-Doo, but it was. If I remember right, I think like every single time they had a monster, it was just like their bully that they didn't like, and I think like the twist with one of the episodes is like one time it wasn't him or something.
Well, even a D tier Scooby-Doo show, I feel like is a C tier show, right?
Yeah.
Like that's what I would say.
Now, Adventure Time, a lot of people's golden boy. Yeah.
I'm interested to see what you say about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Go for it.
I love Adventure Time. I'm gonna say S tier.
Uh-oh. Okay. All right. I'm sorry, Dakota. I'm gonna have to do this to you. I think Adventure Time might be one of the more overrated shows on TV.
That hurts me to hear. That hurts me to hear a lot.
I think it's okay. I think it's good. It's just I didn't have cable when it was airing, so like I have no nostalgia for it at all, like whatsoever. When I did watch it a little bit later, I liked it, but I would not put it up there with like some of my favorite shows of all time, like what we'll see later.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't put it S tier. I do see a good show in there, but maybe it's just because I'm not nostalgic for it, but
I'll concede you and drop it to A tier, but I won't go any less because
that's what I would say anyway. I think it may sound like I'm talking like down on it. It's just I just think it's overrated. I don't think it's a bad show. I think it's a good show. It's just overrated, in my opinion.
Yeah, I could see that. It's just a
big part of it is I haven't watched the whole thing either, and I didn't watch it back then.
I haven't either. I've tried to watch all of it. I've seen a lot of stuff in random episodes and people talk about it, so I know like how it ends and like everything else, because there is more or less like an overall like comprehensive story that you get here and there that is more like the closer to the end the more it's actually there.
I could see it being S tier if I sat down and watched it, maybe for me.
I think I need to just restart it one last time, but skip over every single episode that I had already seen, because every time I'm like, no, I want to watch episodes, even the ones that I've already seen, and then I'm like, man, I kind of, even though I didn't think I watched it as much as I did, I've seen like, I think like out of the entire like first like 5 seasons or something like that, I'd seen like every episode except for like 2, and then just got burnt out.
Yeah, I would probably do the same thing if I were to watch SpongeBob. Like I've seen every episode of the first 3 seasons of that, like every single multiple times. So
yeah,
I see what you're saying. I don't even know what that is. I can't. I see naked in there.
Yeah, that's like the only highlighted. But I mean,
I don't think either of us know.
No, I was gonna say
I think I just talked right into that mic, but
I don't think I've even seen it. Now Gumball, I will not concede on this one.
What?
It's like the best show that Cartoon Network has.
Okay.
It's so fucking funny. Like I actually did go back and rewatch every single episode not very long ago.
Well, you see, Dakota. I also think this is one of the more overrated shows, but this
fucking good.
This is a little bit. So Adventure Time, I can see it being a good show. I don't understand why Gumball's liked at all, like even a little bit.
Have you watched it?
I've watched a few episodes here and there, so I can't say that I've watched like the whole thing or anything like that. But any little bit that I've seen of it just like puts me off. I don't even remember when it came out, but I do remember
it came out at like the same time as Adventure Time, and it came out a little bit after Adventure Time and regular show. Yeah, because it's a show that I didn't even like. I watched a little bit on Cartoon Network, but I just remember like I'd go over to my parents' house because they still had cable, or satellite dish or whatever, and then just be like, man, I'm bored. What do? I'm gonna watch something on Cartoon Network, I guess, because I don't really know what else is on any other channel, and then watched it. So like in my early 20s, and I was like, this is a good show. Like it's on Cartoon Network and it's a good show.
It was on about the same time as like Teen Titans Go, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I remember that coming on around, so I would have been like, it was probably like my junior year or maybe senior year, and seeing that, and then Teen Titans Go, and then something Grandpa, Uncle Grandpa,
Uncle
or
Grandpa,
something like
yeah.
that, and all of those shows on at the same time, and I was like, man, what has Cartoon Network become? Like, and like they all seemed a part of the same pack. Like, I did not see any one of those shows better than the other. I thought they were all pretty garbage. So I don't know. I honestly, to me, I think Gumball was like D tier, but that was me seeing it at the same time as like Teen Titans Go.
Yeah.
So I mean, if I were to actually watch it now, maybe my mind could be changed. I don't know. I'd have to watch it.
Apple and Onion.
What? What's that?
It's the next show.
I would be canceled like first tier list.
Maybe. I did watch like a couple of episodes, but I don't remember it. I just remember it had weird faces, I think.
Yeah, that doesn't even look familiar, honestly. Atomic.
That's an older one. I did watch it, but
That sounds familiar, but like, I don't think that's relevant. I don't think that was relevant to either of us, you know?
No, not really. Baby Looney Tunes. I already have my spot picked for this one.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Okay, so I watched this in the mornings a handful of times, not very often.
Always before school. Actually, I think every single time that I watched it, it was if I had some reason where I wasn't going to be at school. Like if I was sick or something, it was always on for some reason, like a shit ton during.
I was literally gonna say the same thing. Like every time I was sick, or my parents just let me stay home from school because they're too lazy to like take me to the bus stop. I watched this, and because of that, I have good memories of it. I don't think it's like the best show on television, but I think it's a solid A or B. I don't know which I would say, but yeah.
I'm gonna say D. I never liked it. It was always
You
on.
didn't like what?
And every time it was on, I was just like, "Oh God, this shit again." I wish I
What?
would have went to school.
No.
I did not like Baby Looney Tunes.
You were telling me such a good story. I like. What is that? No.
No, sorry. I remember it so well because I was upset that it was on versus like anything else. That was a show that I would actually switch to.
Man, growing up it was very hard times. My dog died. My mom passed with cancer, and this show just really got me through those hard times. F tier.
Yeah, that's not. No. All right, so what would you put it as?
I was gonna say A or B, but I don't know.
We'll put
We'll
it
go
as-
C. Yeah.
All right.
Because I was honestly probably gonna say B, but yeah.
Batman Beyond.
Back in the day, I wouldn't have said good things about this because I didn't like Batman until high school. I wasn't even really a superhero guy until like high school, besides like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
But nowadays, I have seen some episodes. Not the entire thing, like a lot of other people say, but I could see this as being like up there, like A or even S.
If I rewatched some of it not super long ago, and like the story and some of the like the stuff going on, because I mean it's Batman. It's still Batman for like kids, but versus like the comics, or at least like the comics from around like that time and like now and stuff. But I went and saw a couple of episodes. I'm like, man, this is kind of hard to watch. Like,
Really?
just like the voice acting and like
Whoa.
the way that it was carried out. But like the overall story, I was like, No, this is still really cool. I I'd say B.
I'm fine with B. Yeah.
Um,
I didn't watch it enough back then. Like I said, I didn't like Batman back in the day, so
I did. They had a shit ton of.
this
Really,
is the legendary show right here, though, right? Like, this is the one that everyone liked, right?
Brave and the Bold.
Is this Brave and the Bold?
Yeah, this is Brave and the Bold.
Oh, okay. I was thinking this is the original, but like the animated series or whatever.
No,
Not the
no.
original, but yeah.
No, that one you're talking about just like Batman the animated series.
Yeah, the one that introduced like Harley.
Yeah, that one's down here.
Oh, okay.
For some reason, I guess we're not going in alphabetical order like I thought completely.
Oh, well.
Even though we are. I guess maybe.
They probably just added some at the end.
Yeah, it looks like they added some at the end. Yeah, they got to V or W. Yeah, they got to W, X, Y.
Yes.
Yeah, and then they were like, okay, so here's some
We
other
gotta
ones
put the
too.
annoying orange in here. We just have to.
We'll get to that one. I
I don't know anything about Brave and the Bold. I didn't even know this is a thing. So.
No, I feel like I would have still been watching stuff by then, because I would have been 2008 to 11 would have been like 8th through 11th grade. I don't know why. I just didn't really watch this one. I just saw like a couple of episodes every once in a while, but I think it was like way later, like after high school. I saw some, so I don't really know. Did you ever see any of it?
I didn't even know it existed until today, so.
I've heard different things depending on the person.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I can say never watched Ben 10.
To me, that's like a solid S tier. Like,
You think so?
instantly. Yeah, like without a question. That's one of my favorite shows. I watched the premiere of this show.
Yeah, I did
Like,
too.
I remember my friend had an Omnitrix watch. Like,
Oh, really?
The Cartoon Network one, yeah, where you could like spin it or whatever, and it would like show the different aliens on it.
Yeah.
And you could like push it down and everything. It was so cool.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
I'll say A tier. Cause
What?
I really liked it growing up, but I kind of want S tier or S and A to be more like they're so good that I could still rewatch them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I could still watch them today because it's kind of hard
That's
to.
how I feel too. But for me, Ben 10, like I would instantly rewatch it, and I don't think I would have any issues.
Because I remember I did really, really like it a lot growing up.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, fuck. If you say S, we'll say S because I did have a lot of really good memories of that
I just
show.
have so many good memories of watching it, but also like stuff surrounding it, like the Flash games and stuff were just really good on CartoonNetwork.com.
Yeah, that was the other thing we were talking about, playing
Mm-hmm.
all of the Flash games.
Oh my gosh, there was this Flash game that you could like go around and you could turn into any of the aliens.
Mm-hmm.
And
I remember that one too.
And I don't even remember what his name is. The ghost guy.
Oh, yeah, you couldn't fucking torture any of the names out of me. I do not remember.
I just remember you could turn into him and then you could walk through walls, and I thought that was so cool.
What about Alien Force? I definitely know that I watched it, but
I lost cable, but like after the original Ben 10, so I don't know any of the other Ben 10 stuff. I thought it was really weird that he was all of a sudden an adult, and I didn't care to watch it really.
Mhm.
But maybe
that's
if
what
I had cable, I would have been fine with it.
That's what I thought. Original Ben 10 was 05 to 08, and then Alien Force was 08 to 10.
Mm-hmm.
So they, it picked up right as soon as the other one, but there was like a time skip. Yeah, and they just kind of like.
I just thought it was so weird that all of a sudden he went from like being 10 to like now he looks a lot older.
Yeah.
And it was, I don't know. there was other stuff around it. I don't know all the facts about the show or anything, so
A tier.
I mean, I'm fine with it if you want.
Because it was continues like right after the other one, even though
Is
even
it
with like the
same
same.
type of show, he's just older.
Yeah, it was the same thing. He was just older.
I mean, I would agree with A or S then. Yeah.
It was a show that actually tried, which is why we're gonna. Oh wait, Ben 10 Ultimate Alien.
I don't know what that is.
I don't. Was that an actual show?
I know I've heard of it.
Ultimate Alien, 2010 to 2012.
Yes.
52 episodes? Fucking A. I didn't watch this one.
I didn't either.
But it, just based on the art style, it looks like it was also an attempt, like an actual... I mean, especially if it went on for that long.
I mean, if we didn't watch it, I feel like we should put it in didn't watch.
But I'm pretty sure I did watch it, but...
Did you?
Yeah, a few weeks after the events of the previous series. That's what I thought. So it's like, it's the same thing as Alien Force. They just gave it a different name for some reason. Yeah, I guess I'll just put in...
Yeah.
Didn't watch, because I don't remember it. I feel like next time we should look at the list and then I'll like look up like some trailers or something, or just like some episode clips, just if it's the ones where I'm like, I know I watched this but I don't even remember like the feeling I got when I watched it or like anything about it.
Right.
It's a big fucking list. But I can do these without having seen very little of them.
Yeah, I agreed.
They
just look dumb. What is this?
This one is... Wait. I can't tell if...
Is that a 3D Batman?
It looks 3D, but I think that's just the picture. Because if... Yeah. I'm pretty sure this is the Batman. Did you ever watch it?
No. Like I said, I didn't like Batman growing up.
Oh, it was good, but it was all... Remind me to play it for you after this. It had the fucking creepiest intro, like serial killer shit. And it just, every time it came on, I'm like, yay, Batman, and then the thing would play. It's just... I would just like hide my blanket because I don't know. Yeah. It's pretty old too. I want to say it was like 2003. Because I remember I didn't even watch it on Cartoon Network. I watched it on WB Kids. 2005 to 6. I guess it only had one season. But yeah, I remember liking it other than the intro. Camp Laszlo.
I liked this a lot at the time. I don't think I would like it nowadays.
Yeah.
Nowadays, I think I could probably put it into C tier, but back in the day, it was, in my opinion, I really liked it. I probably would have put it into B or maybe A.
B? I don't know. I watched a lot of it, and I remember also them having the stuff leading up to it where they would be like, oh, there's a new show, stay tuned this summer for the Camp Laszlo, see what all his friends are up to, but it would just be like an interview with like the slug and the moose. I don't remember their names, but I thought it was really cool.
I don't know. Nowadays, I don't think I would like it at all. I don't want to put it into D because I did like it, but I would probably say C in my opinion. It did have a really fun Flash game. I was telling you this. It's basically Splatoon, like literally Splatoon before Splatoon came out.
I didn't play that one, but I remember there was one. I think it was a racing game, or like, see how far you could get or something with like the episode about the leech. Do you remember the leech?
I don't remember the leech.
He was like, look, I got a new friend, and it was just this leech, and he like thought it was his friend pet thing, and it was just sucking out all of his blood. I think it was one of the first episodes. Yeah.
I remember, the only episode I remember, it's just an image of like them sitting on a big pine cone like pile. Like they had to sit on it
I think that was where they hung out.
until they just couldn't sit on it anymore.
Oh, maybe
It's like a
not.
pain
Oh, it was like a
contest.
punish. Oh, okay. No, I don't remember that one, I guess. Um, what did you say?
I said C. I think back then I probably would have said B, but nowadays I would say C.
I
don't
think I
know.
could still rewatch it, so I would have put it in A. But if you think C, then B would probably.
Okay.
Um, Captain Planet.
I never watched it. I never wanted to watch it though. To me, it always looked dumb, but that's because it's old. I think.
Yeah, it's I mean, it's older than us. I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
95. Yeah, that was the year I was born. It went on for 10 years.
Jesus Christ.
Holy shit. I didn't know that. I definitely watched it a lot for somehow not remembering like any of it. I remember liking it though.
I just didn't like the way it looked. To me, it looked like a show from the '90s, which it is a show from the '90s. But
Yeah, so I guess
I like really good animation though. I don't know.
yeah. Chop Suey. I also already have an answer for this.
I don't
Chop
know what
Saki.
this is.
It was garbage. It was shit. It was another thing that I was like, it's bad, like 3D
Look up a thing for it because that sounds familiar. Oh, I've seen this. Yeah, I didn't like it at all. I agree.
No, I did not like it. Chowder.
D.
D. Eat my ass, D.
I throw this in the same realm as Gumball.
Which is funny because Chowder is another thing that I liked more that I got older. Because I thought it was okay when I was growing up.
I thought he was the most obnoxious protagonist out of like any show ever.
A.
He goes in there with like like season 1 guy from Attack on Titan. Like,
Aaron.
Sure, I don't know. The really annoying guy, the protagonist from Attack on Titan.
Aaron.
Yeah, him. I don't know. I've seen season 1 like 5 years ago, so he goes up there with him, like super obnoxious. Cannot stand him.
I refuse. That's still
all the
that's just,
hot takes today.
Yeah. Clarence. Definitely after my time. I've seen it in doctor's office waiting rooms.
Yeah, definitely after me. I don't even know. Like the name sounds familiar, and I know I've seen it, but I don't know anything about it.
I don't like it, but I'm also watched it in like waiting rooms as an adult, being like, I don't think I would have liked it as a kid, but I'll just go ahead and put it as didn't watch because I wasn't the target audience. Andre 3000 or Class of 3000. It's a show about a singer for some reason. Like, if you listen to his music, you'd be like, I don't think he should have done a kid show. He had a lot of songs on the radio. He has one song with the Gorillas that I really like a lot. It was like a single that they released around the time of like their hiatus.
I've never even heard of this. I didn't know this was a thing.
It was okay. It was just kind of, it's kind of like, from what I remember, it was kind of like Magic School Bus.
Mm-hmm.
Not in the fact that they would get on like a school bus, but it was like but like everything else about it, he'd be like, all right, class, we're gonna be doing this today, and then some like wacky adventures would ensue.
Crazy stuff. Yeah, okay.
Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
I liked the movie, but I didn't think it needed a show, so I
Would you say
just never cared to watch it.
so? Just never watched?
Yeah.
Because I definitely didn't see it. Because I didn't watch the movie either.
I didn't
like,
watch
at all.
it, but like I don't think it needed to happen. It's one of those like the Barnyard TV show. Like,
Yeah.
who needed that? The movie was cool, but I don't need the show. S tier.
Code Lyoko.
Instantly.
Have-
S tier.
Have you watched it since you've been able to
Don't
form
do
a
this to
coherent
me.
thought?
Do
Because I
not
would have
do
also
this.
said S tier, but like within the last year, I've seen stuff, and I'm just like,
Don't do it to me.
How the fuck was this a show?
No, don't do it. Exactly. Listen to him.
Okay.
Plus, banger intro.
Yeah.
Banger intro.
I will concede you there. Since
Best intro in TV.
Since
Okay,
both of you
that.
said that, I'll say it. Maybe because it was like
I don't care how bad it is now. It was amazing.
they cut a lot of corners. Also, they're fucking just yeah.
Like I can okay if the animation's bad, like.
Look at how fucking big their forehead is. Everyone had a massive, giant fucking forehead in this show.
You're not wrong.
It was kind of like,
I.
Better animation than most of Naruto.
That's just a flat out lie.
Not wrong. No, he is not wrong.
No, we're bringing it down just for that.
No.
Kids Next Door.
So I go back and forth with this show. There have been years where I've said it's like S tier, and there have been years that I would probably say it's like an A or maybe even a B. But regardless, I think it's a really good show.
Yeah,
I would say A.
I would say A too, because I don't know how I would feel about it if I rewatched it. But if you asked me back in the day, it would have been like double S tier.
Well, so I
Same
remember,
with like pretty much most of this actually.
Well, a lot of the times. So when I first started watching it, I remember it was like I didn't really care for it all that much, but it kept popping up, and it was like forced down my throat to the point where like I don't know. I watched it, but I actually just like started really, really liking it and falling in love with it like the older I got. But that was only over the course of like a few years, not like I mean I was still in like elementary school, you know. So I don't know how I'd feel about it nowadays.
Yeah, I get that. Courage, absolutely would 100% still watch today.
Okay, so there's another one that like I kind of think is overrated, but not as overrated. Man, I'm gonna sound like a hipster. Like I just hate everything good, but I don't think it's as overrated as Gumball or what is that? Chowder. I think it's like an A tier, but I don't know.
No, I'm unwilling to change because I've gone back. Plus, there's no other show.
I think I would like it more nowadays. I was a scaredy little bitch when I was little though, and anytime it was like get scary, I would turn the shit off. I would like, no, I'm not messing with this right now.
Do you remember the Return the Slab episode? Mm-hmm. That episode still fucked me up for the longest time, as well as most people. I'll show you, and you'll be like, "How the fuck did they show this to kids?" And
that's
think
why
it was
I didn't
okay?
like watching it. I didn't like watching it because of stuff like that.
No, this one was on another level. You like anybody? There's so many people that will tell you, yeah, that episode.
Yeah, I don't know. There was like this puppet episode that really freaked me out.
See, it's you type in courage and it's the first thing that comes up.
Return the slab, or suffer my curse.
What's your offer?
That's creepy.
Yeah, very.
How did no?
I mean, it's pretty goofy now, but like I can just remember the sharp fucking fear that gave me.
When you're like 8 to 12, though, that's like really creepy, especially if you're watching it at like 7, 8 at night. You know?
Yeah, that was most of the time it came on. It was like an after dinner show mostly.
Plus, I lived in like the middle of the woods. You know? And like, say I'm watching it like when it's raining outside or like there's a storm going on. Just no. That's why I never played it, because that stuff freaked me out. Nowadays, I'd probably like it a little more, I think, but I'm just not nostalgic for it like most people are.
Cow and chicken.
This looked like the stupidest shit growing up. I just did not even care to watch it.
So you didn't watch it?
No, I didn't watch it. It just looked dumb.
I remember thinking back then, and even now, it's okay. Like, just okay. Not bad, but I mean, it is what it is.
I think I did see like a handful of episodes, but I realized that I just didn't like the look of it. It just looked dumb, so I didn't bother.
Craig of the Creek.
I don't know what this is. Like, I've seen the name.
It's also like way it was like after we moved out of our parents, like way after. Like,
okay.
it's pretty new.
Okay.
It's also it's on the same exact level as Clarence, where I've literally seen both of these like on doctor's office waiting rooms and like at the dentist and like just or DMV or wherever they just have those shitty CRT TVs still up in the corner to play stuff for the kids. Like, I've just seen it and been like, man, this is fucking stupid. Don't remember enough about it.
What is this next one? What is this?
Some kind of girl superhero show, because it's got Batgirl and Wonder Woman, Supergirl.
Raven. I don't know what that is.
I mean, it's a girl show, so we wouldn't have watched it. But I don't know when it came out either. Dexter.
I really like Dexter.
I loved anything that Gendy Tartakovsky did.
I don't know what that is. Sounds like a Pokemon, but I would definitely.
He made Dexter. He made Samurai Jack. He made Powerpuff Girls. He made
all bangers.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I didn't know he made all of this. Okay, so yeah, I would put that in S tier, like, immediately.
Yeah, I love Dexter's. Did you ever see the canned episode where there was like a lot of swearing?
No,
it's weird. I'll have to show you. I think it. I don't remember. I'll have to rewatch it again too. How to Train Your Dragon.
Another thing where I don't think it needed to be a show.
I did actually watch that movie and liked it, but yeah, I didn't watch the show.
I didn't watch I didn't watch the first or second movie until like last year, but they are both like S tier movies. The third one I still haven't seen yet. In fact, I watched the first two so I could see the third one in theaters and never watched it in theaters. So, yeah.
Duck Dodgers.
No.
It was Daffy Duck in space.
I don't think I watched it.
I didn't like it at all. It was another show. Maybe I just didn't like Looney Tunes.
I love the Looney Tunes.
I liked like the really old Looney Tunes.
Me too. I used to watch that with my
whenever they were on. But if it was like Baby Looney Tunes or like Duck Dodgers or like all these other spin-off shows, I'm just like, oh, fucking anything else.
Yeah.
Ed, Eddie, S. I'm so S that it's the best show on Cartoon Network.
Okay.
Fucking
what? Not even.
Yeah.
Not even.
Yeah,
okay.
absolutely.
I think
You want me to call Langston down here? He'll bend you in half over that one.
I do think it's a little overrated too.
No.
I don't know. I think Ed, and Eddie is good, but I don't know. I go back and forth on it too though. But I don't think it's like the best show. I think it's like A tier. I don't know what I would put in S tier though, to be honest, out of the Cartoon Network shows. Oh no, I take that back.
I've also gone back and watched Ed, and Eddie, and I'm like, nah, this shit's still good.
I just think like all the shows that you just named earlier, I think are better than Ed, and Eddie. All of them, except for maybe Samurai Jack.
Evil Con Carne.
I know I've
it was another
seen these characters though.
It was another. I mean, look at the art style. It was another thing that shared time with Billy and Mandy.
Oh.
Like some episodes would be like 15 minutes of Billy and Mandy, and some would be like 15 minutes of this, but it was always like way more Billy and Mandy. Because I remember there was also like back in the day they had shows that were just supposed to be like lol wow random cartoons, but it was just like pilots, and I guess if people thought like watched it enough or like I don't even know, like, do they write in letters or something? Like, I don't know how they gauged it, but I just remember Fairly Odd Parents was one of those shows where they had, like, it was on, like, Nick's version of that, where they just showed random cartoons. 'Cause I remember seeing the pilot for that. We'll get into that later. But the pilot for that is fucking weird compared to the finished product. Because, like, Cosmo's smart. And it was one of those shows, like in Cow and Chicken, where, like, they only ever show, like, the legs of the parents at first.
I never understood that.
I don't know.
I think I know the pilot you're talking about. I think I've seen that.
Just to save on animation, I would assume.
Yeah.
Because you just show, like, the legs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not important to the story. But Evil Con Carne, it was okay. I definitely didn't watch, like, it when it was on, just because of it. It was always because, like, oh, it's with the same thing as Billy and Mandy, kind of. It was good. It was Foster's. Yes.
100%.
No question. Would have also gone back and watched the shit out of some Fosters every once in a while.
The pilot for that. I think it was actually like a 1 hour thing, wasn't it? Or like a movie.
Yeah. Because
I just realized that. I forgot about that until just now.
No, Fosters is another one that I definitely remember very well, because they would have, like, because you remember there was, like, the Cartoon Network City, but it was for, like, commercials and stuff. They would be like, who are these characters? And it would just be like them standing in random parts of the city, like Will. It would just, like, zoom on him, and he would, like, smile and, like, wave or something. Or it would be, like, an outline of blue somewhere. It's just, like, I don't know. I really liked when they did shit like that. It was a good way to hype up Garfield. I've seen a bunch of Garfield shows. Don't remember anything about them. Kind of generic.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever cared about anything that including Garfield.
Generation Rex. I didn't watch it. I saw it on, but I didn't watch it. George of the Jungle.
Not the cartoon. Well, I didn't watch anything about George of the Jungle ever.
I
never cared to.
It was okay, I guess. Like, even back then, it was okay. Green Lantern show.
I didn't like superheroes back then that much, and even to this day, I don't think Green Lantern's one of the coolest superheroes. I think he's kind of lame, to be honest. So.
Well, that's something for a different conversation. But I didn't know that existed until this list, if I'm being honest. I don't know how I never even, because every single one of these other things I have at least seen. Yeah, there's not a single thing on here that I hadn't at least watched one episode, or, like, seen, like, a commercial for, or, like, seen, like, a toy for, or something out there. I did not know that this existed.
I know I've seen him before. I thought that was, like, the character from the Justice League, though. But I don't know.
Oh, you mean like the Justice League TV show?
Yeah, the one that's, like...
It might be. I think it looks 3D animated.
Maybe it's in the same universe or whatever. Did they have, like, a MCU type thing back then for cartoons?
Yeah, they did.
Okay.
Yeah, because Batman Animated Series was also connected to...
that's what I thought.
To the Superman Animated Series that was connected to Justice League, that was connected to Justice League Unlimited. That's actually one of the reasons why I went back and watched Batman Beyond recently, because there's, like, this... It's so... You really do have to watch all of the shows, because the ending for Batman Beyond is in Justice League Unlimited. It's, like, one of the last episodes.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I wish they would do more stuff like that. I really like continuous universes like that. I think it's really cool.
Yeah, it was
people are getting burnt out on stuff like that, which is kind of lame.
Yeah, because there's also stuff that would happen in, like, the Batman show that you would see, like, would also carry over if you watch, like, the Superman show, and, like, the other way around, like, connecting plot
stuff
lines.
Like that is so cool to me. So that's an interesting idea that they don't do enough of, in my opinion.
The pilot thing that split off between Evil Con Carne and Billy and Mandy. But I remember the pilot for Billy and Mandy very well too, because they...
Me too. I don't think I watched it when it came out, though, the pilot, but I do remember the pilot.
Oh, I did, because it was on Cartoon Fridays, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, like, they... their hamster died, and then they Was it they bet him in a game of limbo, I think?
I don't remember.
And I'm pretty sure, like,
Yeah.
the
that was
hamster
limbo
bit
thing.
him and he fell, and they were like, alright, you gotta be our slave forever.
Mhm.
And I never thought about it when I was younger, but why was Grim Jamaican?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
That's like what. That's such a good like decision though. Like
Mm-hmm.
whoever made that decision, that's just so funny. At S tier.
S
maybe,
tier,
like,
yeah.
I don't even gotta say anything about that. That's like
So if Grim and Evil was this one and this one combined, then that would make it A tier.
sure.
Yeah.
Sounds like it to me. I don't know anything about Grim and Evil, but okay.
Masters of the Universe,
That's
He-Man.
along with that other show that I said earlier, the other older one. I don't like older shows. Didn't care to watch
Captain
it.
Planet.
Yeah.
I definitely I still watched it. I just don't remember anything about it.
Hi,
Puffy Yummy Yummy. Ooh.
I might be having like two songs
Yeah.
merged together, but
Um.
I would say like A, maybe not S, but it was really good.
Yeah.
I was always really confused why they had like IRL people in it though, from time
because
to
it
time.
was
I know why now, but when
Yeah.
I was little, like I didn't know what the hell was going on. I was like, why are these people?
oh, they're still going.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh my
95 to the present.
Wow.
Holy shit.
That's crazy.
They've been doing it as long as I have, or as long as I've been alive.
Yeah. As long as I have.
Yeah, as long as I have. You almost got me. That's what I thought. Yeah, they
that
did
blew my mind.
Yeah, they did the
Teen Titans.
the theme song. Yeah.
I remember finding that out and just like blew my mind.
I don't know how I knew it, but somehow I just knew. I guess because like I think whenever they would play songs, I would be like, oh, that's the Teen Titans girls. Like that's why they have a show. Like put it together. I Am Weasel.
I have no idea what that is.
It was
I
also
that earlier.
okay. It was it part of Two Stupid Dogs? I'm pretty sure it was. Because there was I Am Weasel and IR Baboon. It
I don't know what that is either.
it's too long to explain. Infinity Train.
That doesn't even sound familiar.
Never seen it. Don't know a single thing about it.
Johnny Bravo.
Johnny Bravo.
I would not say it's S tier, but I would say it's up there. I would say yeah.
A tier?
Yeah, like S tier shows to me are like people who aren't normally into cartoons can watch, and like they are perfectly fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
Like, they would laugh.
it's ironic that you say that because
I feel like
Johnny Bravo is one of those shows that my dad loved to watch
I was
with
gonna
me.
say actually, I feel like Johnny Bravo. You could, yeah.
Johnny Test. I already have a place for this, and I'm unwilling to change it.
Is it S tier? 'Cause-
No.
Is it F tier? Or
Yeah,
D tier?
it fucking sucked ass.
Really?
Yeah, and I don't know
I didn't
why.
like it.
I
didn't either.
It's weird that it's a show that I watched so much and never liked it when it was on.
I completely agree. It was always on, and it pissed me off.
Fucking much.
It pissed me off every time it was on because I was like, just get to the good shit already. Like, I don't want to watch this garbage. I don't think I disliked it as much as you did. I just think it's generic. Like, I don't think it's actively bad. Like
Yeah.
some of these other shows.
I didn't hate it because honestly, if I hated it, I would have probably found other stuff to watch. But it was like,
It's on all the time, so it has to be in D. Like,
yeah,
it's
that was another show that I also watched on WB Kids, like way before.
yeah, because
and
it's always
kinda,
on WB Kids, always.
yeah, and then it kind of disappeared for a little bit. And didn't they change like the animation at one point?
I don't know.
I
I
think,
didn't really watch it. It was just always on.
This is another sidebar, but I want to bring this up before I forget. How fucking weird was it when they just randomly changed the animation to American Dragon Jake Long?
I was literally gonna say like an American Dragon Chick Long. Yeah, it actually really bothered me because I liked the old animation better.
So, you don't remember superhero shows?
I just didn't like them. Now I completely understand you putting this in S tier.
Because they're
Yeah.
they're like
Like I've seen clips of them, and I completely think that I would like them just as much as you do.
Yeah, like that's what I was gonna say. These are shows that you would watch right now and be like, "These are good. This is like this is a good story." And they handle like a lot of really darker topics. There's one episode that I rewatched recently in Justice League. That's another thing that they wrapped up in Justice League Unlimited. I think in the same episode as Batman Beyond. Yeah, in the same episode as Batman Beyond that they wrap it up. There's this gang that they fight in Justice League called the Royal Flush Gang. And it's really funny because it aired the year before or the same year as Teen Titans, and I'll try and show you a clip from it, but all of the Royal Flush Gang members, all 5 of them, are also voiced by all 5 of the Teen Titans members.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Huh. That's
It's
cool.
really interesting.
Justice League the movie?
No, Justice League Action.
I don't know what that is.
I didn't watch it, but this art style is fucking ugly. Like, I saw like a couple episodes. Wait. Oh, I think they were babies versions of themselves, maybe? That's what it kind of looks like.
I have no idea.
Crypto the Super Dog.
Actually, so even though I hate superhero shows, I did watch this, and I actually liked it. I would not put it in A or S, but at the time I really liked it.
I thought it was okay.
Yeah. So I didn't like anything that had like Superman or any of that in it, but I remember watching this and being blown away that he was like Superman's dog or something.
Yeah.
And thinking that was so cool.
But wasn't he like hiding it from Superman? Like he had his own identity, like he would run in his doghouse and like put
so.
on like a collar. I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't think it would hold up at all. I would definitely put it in C, but back then I would probably put it in B or A. Probably B.
League of Super Evil.
I don't know what that is.
I saw like a couple episodes. Didn't really.
I remember liking Jennifer Lee, but I could not tell you anything about it, or even like that picture doesn't even look familiar.
The art style looks familiar, but I don't remember it. very well.
I remember liking Jennifer Lee though. I remember liking it. You're fine to put it in that tier. I don't think I would put it any higher. What is that?
Long Live the Royals. I've never heard of it.
No.
OG Looney Tunes.
S tier.
You think S?
Yeah, I think you kind of have to put it in S just because of the history behind it, personally.
I concede. I don't really like to rewatch it very much, but
I honestly think it's one of those two, though, up there in S tier that, like, it holds up perfectly fine today. You could show it to, besides the fact that 50-year-old people grew up with it, but
yeah,
you could show it to an older person and they are perfectly fine watching it, you know?
Mad TV.
That doesn't even look familiar.
It was good.
Oh.
It was just like a random fucking shit show though. Like it was.
It's weird.
There wasn't a plot. It was literally just like random stuff. It doesn't really matter. It was literally just random stuff, but it was pretty funny. I liked it. I might be able to go back and rewatch it because it's like, yeah. I don't know what this is.
That looks like Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon.
Moo Moo? Is that what that is? Mau Mau?
Something like that. I don't know. Again, not needed. I hate to look at
Flapjack.
it. F tier.
That's... See? Whenever I was a kid, I would have agreed with you, but then I've gone back and watched it and seen... There's so many memes that are so good.
Do memes like make a show better though? Like, is Morbius better? Because there's a lot of memes for Morbius.
Different. The joke is that Morbius is good. Not.
Okay. I don't know. Flapjack, I throw it in there with Gumball and Chowder. To me, all three of those shows are the exact same show.
You know the two guys that worked on Flapjack, what they did, right?
Mm-mm.
Well, one of them went and made this show, and then one of them went and made where the fuck is it? They made regular show. I don't know why I can't find it. Why my reading comprehension just hit 0.
I like
there.
regular show. So they learned how to make decent characters and learned how to create a good art style. I cannot stand Flapjack or Chowder's art style whatsoever.
I could see that.
The other one that I keep shitting on, what's it called? Not Gumball. Oh wait, is it Gumball?
Mm-hmm.
Is Gumball the one that has like a really weird animation to it?
It has like an amalgamation of different art styles in it.
Doesn't it have like a live action kind of thing in it sometimes or something, or similar to it?
There's a character that's like a hand. That's literally just like a hand. They kind of.
I think I remember liking the animation to that show, and that was the one thing I liked about it. Neither here nor there, though.
Megas XLR.
I know the name. I don't remember anything about it, but I think I watched it every now and then. It just didn't appear very often. Like, it wasn't on TV.
Well, it was good. I'm gonna check that real quick. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, when I found it,
2004 to 5.
Yeah, it wasn't on TV very long.
Oh, it had 2 seasons. I really would have thought it only had 1 season. Because I did not remember there being that many episodes. Yeah, I really liked it. But I don't.
I didn't even see reruns very often.
Yeah, Mighty Magiswords.
I don't know what that is.
It's also really new. Aaron voices in it.
Oh, that's
cool. Mike, Lou, and Og.
I don't know what that is either.
You didn't watch it?
Mm-mm.
It was good.
Most of these shows don't even look familiar.
It had a weird art style too. I want to say it's like it doesn't really matter. I want to say it was like around the same time as like Camp Laszlo or older. It's really hard to tell with that art style because it was unique, but it was weird.
Mixels doesn't look familiar.
I don't know what that is.
The Moxie show.
I don't know what that is. Mucha Lucha.
I remember liking it. I don't think I would put it very high nowadays, though. But I remember liking it.
I remember fucking laughing my ass off as a kid, but I also don't remember at what.
I don't know anything. It's just not very memorable, but I remember liking it.
My gym partner's a monkey.
I put it in the exact same spot as Mucha Lucha.
Yeah.
I liked it, but it's just not memorable. I don't know.
Yeah.
Memorable.
Ninjago.
I don't like anything Lego TV show or movie wise. I think the games are fun and I like building them. I really like Legos, but just not as a low budget TV show.
I bet if it came out sooner, I would have liked it because I really liked like the Bionicle shit and like some of the other like Lego stuff that they did when I was younger. But
I agree. I completely forgot about Bionicles, and
yeah, it's not on this list.
That's crazy. Bionicles was a little bit like before me, I think.
It was?
I think so. Either that or I don't know. But Legos really are like the Bionicles of like today, aren't they? That's kind of weird. I mean, it's basically the same thing.
I think that Bionicles was made by the Lego company. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure.
I haven't thought about Bionicles in years. Line of Lego. Okay.
Yeah, Lego construction toy. 2000 to 2010, 2015 to 16. So they tried to bring it back for a year.
Yeah.
There was a game on like the PS2 that I liked. That was, I don't know if it's any good now.
I remember thinking it looked really cool. But it was just like a little before me.
Okay, KO. Don't know what that is. These are definitely also like after our time.
Yeah, I don't know what this other one is either.
Ozzy and Drix, Osmosis Jones.
Oh, I liked Osmosis. Well, I didn't like Osmosis Jones.
Oh, really?
I got that for my birthday when I was in like, I think I was like 3 or 4. Like I got the movie, like the VHS tape for it, and I just didn't like it because it had some of it live action, and I despised live action until I was like a little older. And then by the time I got older, I just had like this vendetta against the movie because I had owned it for years and just knew it as that movie I didn't like.
Yeah.
So. I don't like TV shows based off of movies like that though. I think it's lazy.
I know I watched it, but I don't remember anything about it. But I really liked the movie. As whenever I was younger,
Mm-hmm.
OG Powerpuff Girls,
S tier.
absolutely.
Instantly.
Uh,
No doubt.
bad. Have you actually
I haven't
seen?
seen the original or the new one? I haven't seen the new one yet.
Fucking awful.
I've heard it's bad, but I don't know anything about it. I'm glad they at least tried to bring it back though.
Oh
the
god
fuck?
damn it! I changed the.
Extra garbage.
I can't even read what the fuck that is.
I have no idea.
I don't know what that. Yeah, I don't think I ever saw that. Regular show.
I like regular show. I
S
think when it
tier.
first like started airing, I didn't understand it. But,
Yeah.
I think I really would like it nowadays. Robot Boy, I remember watching that.
Yeah.
I completely forgot that existed. I don't know shit about it, but I remember liking it.
It was good. Yeah. Not- Definitely like a solid B. Like not great, not
yeah.
mediocre.
I agree.
I
I don't remember much about it.
Robotomy, I would say, is the same as like Robot Boy. Like
I don't know anything about that shit.
it also had a really weird, good but weird art style to me. Samurai Jack.
Yeah. That's another like slow burner for me though. I didn't like it back in the day.
Oh really?
Yeah. I would like it nowadays for sure, but I didn't like it as much as most.
Like the pilot for it, they're like, check out this samurai who got flung into the future and see what happens. And I was just like, whoa, that's fucking rad.
I always thought it sounded cooler than it was though. Like I don't really remember the show very well, but I just remember a lot of nothing happening. But I don't know.
Scooby-Doo. Mystery Incorporated, I think.
I don't know if that's the original or what.
No, it's not.
I just know that I
Where
like
did
watching
you-
Scooby-Doo stuff.
Did we not do the original?
No, not yet.
No, that's definitely not the original. I'm pretty sure that's like the 2010s version of it, which I haven't seen.
It is. The original was called Where Are You?
Yeah, was it called that or was it What's New Scooby? Oh no, that's the new one. That's like another new one.
They've had a lot.
Newer but old still.
Yeah, Secret.
Something for awesome.
Yeah,
I don't know. That looks dumb.
yeah, I can't tell what that second word is, but I,
I don't
didn't watch
know
it.
what most of these shows on the top row are.
Secret Saturdays.
I don't know what that is.
I watched like an episode of it. But not enough to remember. Sheep in the Big City.
I don't know.
I don't remember it either.
Skunk something.
Skunk Fu. A skunk that does kung fu.
I don't know.
I didn't watch it. Sonic Boom.
Did not need a TV show. Put it
Absolutely.
in garbage anyway.
I
I haven't watched it, but
have seen like a few episodes, and I'll say D just because it's another show that like every once in a while there's like a pretty solid meme that people will steal from it from like one clip. Space Ghost.
I don't know what that is either.
It was good. I'm pretty sure this is. Yeah, Space Ghost Coast to Coast. I don't know if there was two different versions, but I remember the one that was on like Adult Swim where they had like Seth Green on and like some other people and shit. It's like a talk show of a random fucking 60s like cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
Squirrel Boy. Definitely watched it. Don't remember anything about it. Same for you.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, Star Wars Clone Wars.
Is that the Clone Wars?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a different Clone Wars though. That's Clone Wars, and this one's the Clone Wars. Yeah. I haven't watched Clone Wars, but I have watched. I watched the one that you put on second. The 3D one.
The 2D one's where it's at. The 3D one was okay.
I think the 3D one is S tier, personally. But I really fucking like Star Wars. I've heard the opposite, actually. I've heard that one's slightly better than the other one. but I'm not sure. I haven't watched the 2D one yet.
The 3D one, they also started off with a movie. I'm pretty sure.
It did, and it's not very good. But the movie is separate anyway. I wouldn't count that.
Static Shock.
The first half of the movie is good, but Static Shock, I would say A.
Yeah, A.
That's really good. I think it's a crime that
not enough people watched it.
I think it's a crime that Static Shock hasn't been in anything besides this, really.
He's in Young Justice.
Oh, is he?
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Well, he's not in anything live action or in any games or anything, like, not cartoon.
Steven Universe. Garbage.
Yeah, literally worse than garbage. It is.
There's going to be so many conflicting opinions. But definitely one of the worst shows I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah.
Fucking worse.
Yeah, absolute garbage. Like, there's literally nothing good about it.
Oh my god, they made a version... Wait, or did he just get a jacket? It looks like they made a second one. It says future.
Ew.
Is he taller? Is it actual? Does it take place after the original? What is this shit? I don't know.
Retarded.
Stormhawks. I don't know what the fuck that is. Oh. No, I did see it, but I didn't watch it. Summer Camp Island. That art style looks atrocious. But it also kind of looks like the Adventure Time art style a little bit, maybe.
I don't know what that is.
Sunday Pants. SWAT Cats.
No.
I don't know what the fuck that is. Symbiotic Titan.
I don't know what that is either.
You didn't watch it? It was on like about the same time as like Robot Boy and Robotomy. A lot of robot shows. It's good. Definitely a hidden gem. Something that I also think I've liked more as I've gotten older. Teen Titans Go. Garbage.
Fucking terrible.
Original Teen Titans.
S tier. One of the best shows on TV.
Absolutely. Thundercats.
Garbage. I don't know. I don't know what it
The
is.
new or the old one?
It looks like the old one.
It's kind of hard to tell.
I've heard.
The old
of
one's
it.
kind of just like He-Man Power Rangers, essentially.
Yeah.
So
The new
terrible.
one is apparently a shitpost.
Oh, it is. It's also it is fucking hot garbage.
I just don't like old TV shows, so I never watched it. Like old stuff.
I don't remember enough about it.
Tig and Seek.
I don't know what that is.
Is
Time Squad,
No.
also around the same time as like these shows. It was also okay. I mean, it was good.
What is that? Total Drama?
Yeah, Total Drama Island.
S tier.
What?
What? You don't like Total Drama Island?
I watched the fucking ass load of it, but looking back, I don't have like any good things to say about it.
You don't like Total Drama Island? What? It is so fucking funny. I also grew up watching like Big Brother and Survivor and shit like
I
that.
did not.
I watched a shit ton of Total Drama Island, didn't enjoy a second of it.
What? It's solid S tier. I have never met anybody shit on this show. I'm not. It is so good. So good. I grew up watching like all those reality shows though. Like all those like Survivor and all that.
It's just a bunch of talking rhombuses.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll let you have it there just because I, for some reason, watched a fucking stupid amount of it.
Because it was fucking hilarious. It was so weird too.
Did you watch the Total Drama Baby version?
No, I have no idea what that is. I didn't know that was a thing.
Totally Spies.
Okay, I actually did watch this a little bit. I don't remember anything about it. I was too young to remember it.
Spies was really good.
Was it?
I think I liked it.
Yeah, I liked it too.
I wouldn't watch it now.
Transformers.
I think
I
basically
can't
everything Transformers is like boring as shit. Like even the movies. The movies are like fine as like throwaway like cash grab movies if you just want to watch action, but that's fine.
I
The
watched
first movie is like a classic. Everything else is just kind of poop.
the
Well, the first animated movie, I should say.
the
It's from,
first-
like, 1980 something that happens in like fucking 2004. It's the actual in movie time.
Yeah, that movie's fucking crazy. That was like the first animated movie that I'm aware of that
Wait, there's a live. Are y'all saying there's a live action?
No.
Oh.
This was a cartoon
Oh,
movie.
okay.
But it was the
Lion
first.
straight up fucking died.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So it was the first thing that causes like all of these like Karens to rise up because it upset their kids so much, and there was no trigger warning that they fucking started like a petition against the movie. Yeah, because Optimus straight up gets fucking shot through the chest and fucking dies. Yeah, like on screen, and all the moms are like, "You scarred by." They don't need to see death of a fire truck.
Oh my god.
Fucking died like in hardcore ways.
This is not the Transformers that I watched, though. I don't know what fucking year this is from.
I don't know what it is. I've never liked Transformers though. I like the
I did.
toys, but not the cartoons. Uncle Grandpa is fucking terrible, and you should feel bad
Garbage.
if you like it.
Unikitty? I don't know what that is. It looks
Cringe.
awful. Victor and
I
Valentino?
don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is either. Is that Villainous?
I don't know.
These icons are like so small.
Yeah.
Um,
We Bear Bears.
We Bear Bears.
I think that's bad.
We Bear
What?
Bears is great.
Is it?
Yeah.
It also.
A.
So I actually haven't watched it either, but it was out around the same time as like Uncle or Grandpa and all those other shows that I said that I really hated, Teen Titans Go, and all that. So it just got lumped in with like the new Cartoon Network garbage.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. It was just, I don't remember enough of it, but I do remember watching it. It was like just like a bunch of random cartoons.
What
I
is
don't.
this one?
Whatever happened to Robot Jones?
That sounds so familiar, but I don't know it.
Also, I keep saying it. Maybe I'm just getting it fucked up because they're all have like robots in them. But I'm pretty sure it was around the same time as Robot Boy, Robotomy, Robot Jones, Time Squad, and Symbiotic Titan.
I think I just realized that I think I do know what Time Squad is.
That was another show that I remember they hyped up the pilot on like Cartoon
I think
Fridays.
I watched it like twice. I think Beach Air is fine though for it. I don't know much about it.
What's new Scooby-Doo? That's
don't-
one of the newer versions.
I don't know. I know I like Scooby-Doo. I don't know which one this is, but because like I've seen some of the newer ones too, and I like them just fine. So
It's mediocre. I mean, it is what it is. Shaolin Showdown.
S
Easy.
That's one of my favorite
Absolutely.
shows of all time.
I think you'll see a lot of reoccurring things with the S tiers. The more of like an overall comprehensive story that they have, the higher up they are, which I think is what got me into like eventually like anime, because it was like, oh my god, it's cartoons, but like literally every episode is like right after the other.
There's an actual story to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Young Justice, you haven't seen it,
I
have
haven't
you?
seen it, but I know
It's
really
the best
good.
show on that Cartoon Network's ever made,
I've heard it's
without
really
a
good.
doubt. Like, God, I fucking love it so much. Annoying Orange,
I've never seen it.
Never
Please
seen it,
put
but
in
it's garbage.
Yeah.
Hero 108, I've never heard of it.
Yeah.
Thundercats Roar,
No.
that's the new one. I didn't watch it. Batman, the original animated series.
I've seen a handful of episodes, but I think it is.
It's
S
really
tier.
good.
Although I don't like the model they use for the Joker. I don't care what anyone says. I think the model for the Joker looks kind of weird.
Are you sure you're thinking of the right one? Because he just looks like a regular Joker.
I might be thinking of a different one.
He's the Joker.
Oh, I am
Him?
thinking of a different one.
Yeah, I was like that.
Yeah.
He's just a regular Joker.
No, he is fine.
I know which one
Although I don't like his hair in this one.
Were you thinking of this one?
Yeah, actually.
That's from the Batman.
Okay, yeah, I hate that one. He looks so goofy looking. But no, the Batman in this one I still don't. I think the character model is okay, but his hair looks kind of weird.
Have you seen any of these last four?
No.
Because I haven't seen any of them either.
No.
What are the last four?
That you wouldn't know. They're like after us. It's the Fungies, Jellystone, which is a fucking the bear.
Yogi?
Yeah, it's a Yogi Bear, like 2010s rip off thing, and then
Elliot
I just kind
something.
of threw them on. The rest of them, I don't know where they went. Nick, you want to look at this and see what you think of the list?
That's a lot of list.
Yeah,
That's a lot of list.
Looks good to me from here.
Okay. Yeah, I mean it's like an hour and a half. I'm definitely gonna have to cut it down, but that took a lot longer than I thought, and there was
yeah,
a lot
tier lists
more.
take a long time.
And there was a lot more on here than I thought.
That's why I like tier lists though, because I like talking about shit. So I think it makes for great conversation.
Yeah, because that was the whole reason we wanted to make it, because me and you were like fucking going off.
So this is like Adult Swim stuff, isn't it?
It's
wait,
kind of
it's
what
not.
it just.
Yeah, some of it is.
Yeah.
I don't like Aqua Team, Hunger Force, whatever that is.
I love Aqua Teen. Yeah, this is that's too much to really go through.
Oh god, I hated Squidbillies too. I could not stand that show. I didn't like anything from Adult Swim really, though, to be honest. Besides, like,
How do you feel about Squidbillies?
I like Squidbillies.
I just thought it looked so.
It's garbage, but it's
looking.
funny.
The only thing I
I
really
would-
liked back then.
That's the point.
Yeah, it's garbage, but that's the point, and I think it's hilarious, but I wouldn't blame a single person if they didn't like it.
Yeah.
That
I think the only thing I liked watching Adult Swim was like Family Guy, but nowadays I wouldn't watch Family Guy anyway.
All right, one last thing I want to do to top it off that I remembered. Just not really go over it too much, but I want to point out the shows like you were talking about that were good, that like transcended like kids in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Like me and my mom watched like a lot of Foster's Home together, and she liked Courage to watch with me. She also liked Gumball. The rest of these, not really so much. A lot of these she just flat out hated. My dad really liked to watch Johnny Bravo with me. She liked Camp Laszlo. Definitely Foster's was her favorite though. Was there any that your parents like would actually sit down and watch with you?
Not so much on like Cartoon Network, because
I was gonna say the number one is definitely SpongeBob, but it's not.
yeah, I feel like that was more of a Nick thing. Those had more like family shows, I feel like. For Cartoon Network, it's a lot more like action based most of the time.
Yeah.
I don't know, like me and my grandmother would always watch like Foster's Home, for sure. That was like the biggest one. My family didn't necessarily like Star Wars, but I think any Star Wars fan, even like older generation, would love the two Star Wars shows, like no problem.
Yeah.
It's literally just more Star Wars, and they don't hold back on like the darker themes or anything like that. There is some brutal shit. So, oh, me and my grandma watched Ed, Edd n Eddy. So, not very often, but we did.
I should have. I could get. I'm gonna have to save this.
The
Like
tier list.
actual list, yeah, and get Langston over here because I watched a lot of stuff with him. But Ed, Edd n Eddy was like our main show that we always watched together.
With Cartoon Network, it was more of like me and my friends talked about the shows.
Yeah,
But
and,
with Nick, it was a lot more family stuff.
and then also Teen Titans, Ed, Edd n Eddy, Shaolin Showdown.
Mm-hmm.
I think Ben 10. Definitely Billy and Mandy, and Kids Next Door are all shows that had games that we really liked to play a lot. Ninja Turtles wasn't on here, and I'm pretty sure I watched Ninja Turtles on Cartoon Network. Actually, I think they're owned by Nick now, but I definitely watched them on WB Kids.
We looked into this the other day. Well, no. Was it? It wasn't me and you. It was somebody else. I think it was like the other Dakota.
Might have been.
Because we were wondering if the Ninja Turtles could be on Multiverses, because I thought they were owned by Warner Brothers, but I realized like, oh wait, they're on Injustice, right?
Yeah.
So they could definitely be on Multiverse, but I think I looked it up and they did get bought by Nick recently. I think
Recently?
I thought it was recently. I don't know. This is a couple weeks ago. I might have everything backwards, but
Yeah. I'll look into it some more, but I think that's...
no, it was a while back. I think that they're like co-owned or something.
I was gonna say, I think maybe maybe
like
they maybe they
rights.
own the rights to like some like maybe like the animation parts of it.
Mm-hmm.
But definitely like the Batman and Ninja Turtle comics are not that old, like the newer ones that they did.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like that. So maybe they just own like the comic
Mm-hmm.
and game
Well,
rights.
so they
I don't
were
know.
they were in Injustice recently, but they were also in that Nick game. Remember that
Yeah.
Nick Smash clone?
Yeah, you're right. See, that is confusing, cause
So I don't know.
yeah, I don't know. Maybe
think-
there's some kind of thing going on.
I think they'll definitely show up in Multiverses eventually, though.
Yeah. All right, I'm calling it. I feel like the list is complete.
Yep. Follow me on Twitter.
you
follow,
want-
follow our YouTube channels. Follow. I literally don't
Oh,
know
I can.
anything. I was just memeing.
Oh, I was like, I can plug our stuff if you want.
No. I literally don't even know my Twitter. So.
I don't know that I know mine either. I just use it to retweet stuff. I don't ever post anything.
Yeah. Same.
All right, bye.